as far as Rex Brothers, was there anything different that you saw out of him today than what you had seen out of him through all of spring?
No, I thought looked like they hit some pretty good pitches. I thought Moran laid off a really good slider, 2-2. Evans did a nice job. I guess 4 sliders in a row, which is rare for Rex, but did a nice job of staying on, hitting the ball the other way. No, I think it's just guys took really good pitches in big moments and or got some base hits. But we'll look at some things and see if anything's off. But no, I made a big pitch when he had to, and super pumped about that.
David, just what do you think of the outing that Davies gave you today?
Nice outing by Zach. Really had the game in control early on. Just thought he was cruising through, really efficient early on. Got 2 outs there in that last inning and just couldn't finish them. Working. Sometimes that fatigue may set in a little earlier with the adrenaline all from opening day. May contributed to that. His first start, I should say. I feel like I call it opening day for a lot of these guys' first starts, but you get the nerves, the adrenaline from the morning and the night before. I'm sure looked like he was in complete control, very efficient, like I said early on, and I feel like that's what we can expect out of him a lot.
David, what do you think the turning point has been up to this point for Craig Kimbrel? We're not making any blanket statements here, but certainly looks very efficient right now.
Yeah, I think Craig's in a good place. He's throwing strikes. He's getting good carry on his ball. The ball is above the barrel. You see a lot of foul balls that are straight back pop-ups, which is telling me the ball is moving the right place, and he's getting a secondary pitch over. I mean, I think those are keys to him. He's on the attack, it feels like. I don't know if there's any big turning point. I think he had a really good season last year outside of a couple outings. So, the body of work total last year was really good after he, identified some things. And I think he's a really good pitcher and in a really good place right now.
David, on opening day that you weren't going to put too much stock.
A little bit louder, please, Russ.
I know you said on opening day that you weren't going to put a lot of stock in the offensive performance, but with what you guys have been able to do the last couple of games, is this the team that you envision, working, getting starting pitchers out of the game early, working counts, being able to...
No, I think the emphasis for us is just to be yourself. I think guys are going up there having their at-bats, recognizing what they're trying to do and what the opponent is trying to do to them. I think it's just a product of a really good approach, each individual guy going up there and having their plan and trying to execute that. And I think we've done a really good job so far in the first series. We've got a long season ahead of us, and there's going to be some different things come and go. So as long as they're going up there and having their approach and continue to have their plan against that guy that day, I'm going to be fine.
David, with regards to Bryant, it's not just the results, but the quality of contact seems to be exceptional. Are you seeing the same? Is he really like that's some of the better contact I've seen of late? Yeah.
Sahada, I think you're spot on. I mean, when you're talking about they're shifting him to the pull side on the infield on the ground, and he takes that ball and laces it to right in that 3-1 count. I mean, that's if he's in that spot and locked in like that, I think we're going to see a great version of Kris Bryant this year. So, I think it's nice to watch him, let that ball travel and stay on it and hit the ball the other way, or kind of up the middle the other way in such a big situation. That was really nice to see. And the ball's been coming off nice and loud from where I'm sitting. So, he looks like he's extremely comfortable and getting off some really good swings and also, like you said, to having some really good, taking some really good walks and some tough pitchers. So I think Kris is in a good place.
David, when you have a closer who goes in there and throws like Kimbrel does, is there an extra little, quickness in the step of all the players after they come off of a win and a guy, being kind of dominant out there?
Yeah, I think Craig definitely sets the tone, especially when he's attacking hitters, right? Like when your guy back end of the bullpen guys come in and pump strikes and put the offensive team on the other side on their heels and pumping strikes. That's a pick me up for everybody. I think it definitely lifts you up. And when you've got guys that come in and have that, and you start to get a really good feeling on defense, and guys are ready to make plays, and the pace and the tempo does matter in that moment. And he's on the attack, which is nice.
David,
David, that season opener is always one that's under the microscope. What generally speaking, what did you like about the way the team responded after that loss?
I think what I liked the most was the bullpen coming back after a rough first start and attacking the hitters and throwing, being on the aggressive side in the zone. I thought we did a really good job of that after our first outing, which is, there's a lot that can be said about, opening day and the weather and whatever, but the guys made quick adjustments and came back and threw strikes and didn't give a whole lot of free passes. And then, I think we've done a really good job of things you guys have already touched on. I think we've done a really nice job of taking our walks and when they're not giving us anything to hit. I think we've done a great job with runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs at third, right? We've gotten Jock's done a phenomenal job at that, and been a guy that has set the tone in that area for me all spring and then coming into this. So yeah, I mean, I think the offense was nice to score some runs. We ran the bases really well. I think we played a really well-rounded series, to be honest with you. After that first day, we played defense well. I think we've had good at bats. I think this is the team that I would envision us being, up to this point for sure.